favorite science tutor, Okorosa Ernest. If you're new here, do well to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and turn on the notification bell. Also, to my returning subscribers, I want to say a big thank you for always showing up. Now, into the topic for today, we shall be focusing on one linear, one quadratic, based on the previous topic we started on simultaneous equation. So we shall be looking at one linear, one quadratic. Many times, problems might exist in such forms, and on the board we have an example that I want us to go to. So it says solve 4x squared plus y squared equals 10 and 2x minus y equals 4. Now, if you notice from the question, we have the linear part of the equation. This is a linear, 2x minus y equals 4. And then we have the quadratic part of the equation. You can see x squared, y squared, raised to power 2 has to do with quadratic equation. So how do we solve such a problem? Let's get started. So we bring down our equations. 4x squared plus y squared equals 10. I'm going to call this equation 1. 2x minus y equals 4. I'm going to call this equation 2. Now, in solving problems involving one linear, one quadratic, it is always vital and easier to make one of the coefficients from the linear equation, make it the subject of formula. In this case, let's go with y. So from equation 2, we can make y the subject of the relation. So bringing out y to this side, we have y to be equal to 2x minus 4. I'm going to call this my equation 3. I'm going to substitute equation 3 into equation 1. So I'm going to say put equation 3 into equation 1. So wherever I see y, I'm going to be putting 2x minus 4 into equation 1. So that makes 4x squared plus y represents 2x minus 4, and it is squared equal to 10. Now this simply means 4x squared plus 2x minus 4, 2 places, 2x minus 4, that is the essence of the square, equals 0. So that gives us 4x squared plus, this multiply this, we have 4x squared. This multiplies this, 2x times minus 4 gives us minus 8x. Minus 4 times 2x gives us minus 8x. Minus 4 times minus 4 gives us a plus 16. And that is equal to 10. Okay, this rather, we have 10 here. This is 10, not 0. So, simplifying further, we have 4x squared plus 4x squared. That gives us 8x squared. Minus 8x minus 8x gives us minus 16x. And then we have plus 10 and plus 16 equals 10. So what do we do next? Let's bring every equation, let's bring the constant over here, 10 to this other side. So we have 8x squared minus 16x plus 16 minus 10 equals 0. So that makes it 8x squared minus 16x plus 6 equals 0. We can reduce to the lowest term since they are all even. 2 can divide through. So I divide through by 2 by 2. So that makes 4x squared minus 8x plus 3 equals 0. Now at this point we have a quadratic equation to solve. Remember we did quadratic equation some time ago. How do we go about it? The first times the last, that gives us a 12x squared. So 12x squared If plus 12x squared, we look for two numbers that will multiply to give us plus 12, and when we add both of them, it's going to give us minus 8. So that means we have 2 and 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 2x and 6x gives us 12. 2x plus 6x gives us 8. That is 8x. So we think of our sign, we use a minus and minus, because minus times minus gives us a times, a plus times plus. Then minus 2 gives us a minus 8. So these two factors will take the place of minus 8x. So we have 4x squared minus 2x minus 6x taking the place of minus 8x plus 3 equals 0. So that makes grouping both terms 2 by 2, we collect like terms here. We have 2x out. We are left with 2x minus 1 minus, we collect like terms here. 3 is the common factor. We are left with 2x minus 1 equals 0. You can see both are the same, so we pick 1. So we have 2x minus 1. And then we have 2x minus 3. 2x minus 3 equals 0. At the end of the day, we have our two factors. 2x minus 1 equals 0, or 2x minus 3 equals 0. So that makes 2x to be equal to 1, or 2x to be equal to 3. Finally, x will be 1 over 2, or x will be 3 over 2. We have been able to establish two values of x. Two values of x. Now, replacing these values of x into equation 3, where y is equal to 2x minus 4, we can obtain values for y. So let's do that. Alright, to find y, recall we initiated y to be equal to 2x minus 4 from equation 3. So we shall be obtaining y for each values of x obtained here. So when x is equal to 1 over 2, y will be equal to 2 into 1 over 2, where 1 over 2 represents the first value for x, minus 4. So 2 cancels 2, so that makes y to be equal to 1 minus 4, which is equal to minus 3. The second case, when x is equal to 3 over 2, we establish value for y, so y will be equal to 2 into 3 over 2 minus 4. 2 cancels 2, left with 3, so y is equal to 3 minus 4, which is equal to minus 1. At the end of the day, we have the solution to the equation. For x and y, so we say the solutions are when x is 1 over 2, we establish y to be minus 3. And secondly, when x is 3 over 2, we established y to be minus 1. So at the end of the day, we have 4 solutions. So this is the final result obtained. And that is to tell us that in one linear, one quadratic, you will always have such an answer. Many times you have such an answer. So this is the solution to this problem. On to the next question. So we have a question on the board. X squared plus 8y equals 13 and 2y plus x equals 2. So let's solve this one linear, one quadratic and see how it goes. So we start by saying x squared plus 8y equals 13. This is equation 1. We have 2y plus x equals 2. This is equation 2. Now I can make x the subject from equation 2. So from equation 2, I have it that x will be equal to 2 minus 2y. This gives equation 3. I'm going to say put equation 3 into equation 1. So I'm putting equation 3 into equation 1. So wherever I see x, I'm going to replace it with 2 minus 2y into equation 1. So I'm going to have it like this. In place of x, I'm putting 2 minus 2y all square representing x plus 8y equals 13. So let's expand. We have 2 minus 2y, 2 minus 2y plus 8y equals 13. Now, expanding this, we are going to get 4 minus 4y minus 4y plus 4y squared plus 8y equals 13. So let's rearrange these terms and then equate to 0. So I'm taking from 4y squared, as a plus here, minus 4y gives us minus 8y. I also have plus 8y here, plus 4 equal to 13. When it comes over, it becomes minus 13 equals 0. At the end of the day, you can see these two terms, they cancel out. So this one cancels this one. 8y minus 8y is automatically 0. So I'm going to be left with 4y squared plus 4 minus 13 equals 0. 4 minus 13, 4y squared, 4 minus 13 gives us a minus 9 equals 0. So let's find y. 4y squared is equal to minus 9 crosses over becomes 9. So y squared will be equal to 9 over 4. So how do we find y? We simply square root both sides. To find y, we square root both sides. So the square root takes the square here, and then we have y to be equal to plus minus. Plus minus, square root of 9 gives us a 3, square root of 4 gives us a 2. So therefore it means y is equal to 3 over 2 or minus 3 over 2. That is the essence of plus minus. Many times when you are taking the square root of a perfect square, it means the values will be a plus and a minus. That is why we have a positive and negative. So two roots involved. Now, having obtained the values of y from here, we can now find x using our equation 3. So from equation 3, there we have x to be equal to 2 minus 2y. When x is 3 over 2, when x is 3 over 2, we have, when y is 3 over 2, rather, when y is 3 over 2, in the first case, we have x to be equal to 2 minus 2 into 3 over 2. So this cancels this. So we are left with x equals 2 minus 3, which is minus 1. That is the first case. Second case, when y is equal to minus 3 over 2, that is this case here, let's find x. X will be equal to 2 minus 2 into minus 3 over 2. So 2 cancels 2, so we are left with x to be equal to 2 minus times minus is a plus 3, which gives us a 5. Therefore, at the end of the day, we have our roots to be when x equals minus 1, the value of y was 3 over 2, that is one pair, and second pair, when x is equal to 5, The value of y is minus 3 over 2. So you can see we have succeeded in obtaining the 4 values. These are the solution to the one linear, one quadratic equation. I'm sure this is self-explanatory and clear to us. Thank you for watching this video. See you for more videos. Have a nice day.